Namaste. This is the third part in the series on brahmacharya for the womb. The that you've got so far have been about an introduction to brahmacharya. What does it mean? What does it mean to be a brahmacharini from the perspective of embodying Devi? And the second one was about the difference between sexual energy and sexual titillation, about how to cultivate raw energy. You can do that by getting sunlight on the naked parts of your body, like just get them in your genitals, especially that will help you have strong and stable sexual arousal and hormones. Okay, so when you have that, you will also be mentally stable. They are both connected. That's why brahmacharya for the womb. When you have stable sexual hormones, your mental neurotransmitters in the brain also stabilize, because you cannot be in a state of arousal about life and in a state of respect towards Kameshwari Devi without having calmness, without having no stress hormones. And to have no stress hormones, adrenaline overload or cortisol overload, you need to get sunlight on your entire body. Okay, there's a lot of melanin that is in the genital area because it is meant to get a lot of sunlight. Alright, so the reason people aren't able to have this calmness which supports arousal is, the first one is lack of sunlight, the second one is overstimulation. You're all going to whatever websites and everything, and even fantasizing about men and whatever else that you are doing that is making you leak energy. Having bad thoughts about your own self, having low self-esteem, all these things cause overstimulation. Okay, the self-esteem issue is different, but the overstimulation happens when you keep on fantasizing and if you keep on watching things that titillate you. The self-esteem issue comes with lack of stimulation, like you haven't had any stable sexual turn on about life, and that's making you feel that you are not worthy. Okay? But all you have to do is feel turned on about life, feel turned on about your role in it. Okay? And how Devi is the creatress who has created this beautiful world, and she has given every child of hers a role to play in this world, which is beautiful and it's pleasant and it's sexy. Okay? So you have to connect to Devi, and for that you're welcome to join the Xenoestrogens tribe, which is all about learning about Devi herself. What are the characters of Devi? How do you connect with her? How do you cleanse your body and mind to build a relationship with her? The third thing is doom scrolling. If you're doom scrolling, like constantly scrolling on the Instagram or whatever, that's going to deplete your hormones in the body and going to radiate your eyes and cause you a lot of stress. Okay? The fourth thing is radiation. You're surrounded by radiation from 4D towers, 5D towers from your Wi-Fi. So try and switch off the Wi-Fi at night so that you can get a good sleep, let the body fully recover, and reduce the stress hormones in the body. The fifth one is regarding hormones. So a lot of people are not aware, but there's a lot of Xenoestrogens, for example, in the clothes that you wear, especially if it's mixed, it's a polyester or a mix of polyester and natural materials. The sanitary napkins that women have, okay, they shouldn't be having plastic in them, otherwise it raises Xenoestrogens. Also, your underwear, make sure it's made of natural materials, not some mixed stuff. What else? Makeup. There's a lot of makeup out there which has lead and arsenic. This was in the previous brand and the previous products. Now they probably have changed it, but it's still giving the wrong sign to men. You're pretending that you're sexually aroused. The women's lips turn on into a pinkish color automatically when they're turned on. So if you're putting on lipstick, then you are sending a wrong signal to the man, and you're actually not turned on, but you're just sending that signal, and it confuses the man. And for the men out there, like, this is just this is women putting forward their self, and this is without real turn on about life and about Devi and about embodying Devi and being Vidya herself. It's not possible to have sustainable sexual connection with yourself and with or your partner. So if you don't have a good connection with yourself, you cannot have a good connection with your partner either. That's how it works. And before you have a good connection with yourself, you need to have a good connection with life and with Devi. Alright, so now to calm yourself down, this is a meditation which zoology has also taught, which you can practice. And it is the one where you sit on a bunch of little eggs that you are imagining, and you're dreaming them up, actually not imagining. Just dream up eggs that you're sitting on that is going to hatch. And this helps you calm down because you're warming up the eggs underneath you. And this will help you see that life is actually pretty good, that you are taken care of. There's nothing to worry about. You can have abundance, you can have wealth, you can have all the things that you want because the creatress of the universe, Lalita Tripura Sundari Devi, Mahakali Devi, these are the goddesses who have created you. Think about them and pray to her and then sit on these eggs. The second thing that you need to not have so much stress is to follow Kali Devi Maryada. That's one of the principles of having divine feminine embodiment, and that's all about having patience. Okay, whenever you see an event in your timeline, make sure if it is like an hour away, put it 1 kilometer in your perspective. Don't put it right in front of your face because that's going to make you anxious. If you have an event 5 hours in the future, then put it 5 kilometers away in your perception. Okay, 5 kilometers away. Think about how long is a kilometer. It's pretty far actually. And then 5 of those, so it's quite far away. It's so far away that you can barely see it. If it is 10 meters away, if it is 10 minutes away, then make sure you keep it 10 meters. So that's fairly close, right? When you do this, you welcome Devi as a goddess, welcome events in your life on your timeline as a Devi instead of cramming everything in front of your face, and this will really help you calm down as well. Okay, so I think I've covered everything, and I think that's about it for today's lesson. Make sure you catch the next one tomorrow. See you in the next episode. Jai Mahakali, Jai Shri.